It's the Daily Special with Kimberly Miller.
Welcome to the Daily Special. Today's Friday, April 4th, and I am always amazed at the outcry of injustice when something that is found in the tabloids is found out to be false. They're the tabloids, people. So there's this whole big hoopla about Britney Spears on the cover of OK Magazine and how they talk about her diet secrets and how she lost all this weight, and then they have a picture of her from 2003. Because she got her old body back, and by her old body they mean that really was her old body. She had it then, and that's on the cover. And people, it's a tabloid. Like, get over it. The only way to look 23 again is to actually be 23 again. So ladies, you have it here first. If you want to look younger, be younger. Yeah, let's go to today's specials. Can't get enough of the Hills? Well, you are in luck because Audrina from the Hills is scheduled for her own spin-off series, which will follow her in her attempts to be a model and all the trials and tribulations of learning to be a model. You know, they have a show like that, actually. Tyra Banks is on it. She says, smile with your eyes. New York City is raising its cigarette tax. It's doubling it, which will make the average cost of a pack of cigarettes $9. Heavy smokers will save enough in a year if they quit to put a down payment on Elliot Spitzer's hooker. And Britney Spears is scheduled to reappear on How I Met Your Mother, although I think it would be a better idea to be on a show titled How to Be a Mother. It is tax time, and we've got John Cahill on the street to find the dilly on doing your taxes.
Oh, hey Kim. I was just looking at some new flowers for the studio. Today we're on the street talking to people about taxes, so let's see what we can find out. I'm taking a class in Learning Annex right now, all about taxes and, you know, how to get around things. And well, it's not really the Learning Annex, it's in a friend's basement, but it's informative nonetheless. Okay, for me, what I like to do is I have like a tax party. You ever heard of anything like that?
No.
Basically what we do is we bring all our tax forms and we put them in like a fishbowl. It's kind of like a key party back in the 70s. Let's get back into this pyramid scheme you're telling us about. So $35 a month, and who's collecting the money? Some man in like in a black suit comes to your door every month and collects $35? I'm confused.
No, it's my sister's friend down in Texas who...
Okay. Sister's friend in Texas.
What are the most interesting facts about taxes you've learned as yet?
I'm glad you brought that up, because actually what I've done this past year is given a good deal to charity, and I adopted a couple young boys, so now I have a couple dependents working for me as well. I like to think of it as like lemons and a lemonade kind of thing, because no one likes to do the taxes, but if you're getting some free, healthy sex out of it.
Right. Well, the sex would be better than getting audited, right?
The problem is you guys haven't done your taxes, so you don't have tax forms to put in my fishbowl.
Well, right now I'm not thinking about taxes. I'm thinking about masturbating.
I don't even know where to go with that. There you have it, Kim. We learned a lot about taxes. But more importantly, I'll see you at my party, and wear something nice.
Well, if there's anyone who can make taxes interesting, it's John Cahill. Thank you so much, John. Everybody, we're done for the week, but we'll see you next week. Have a great weekend.